Once is not enough. Twice is not enough. How many times have we gone back to this?
We need to finish this.
We need to finish the fight.
We need to end things. It's like in It, right? Like the kids they defeated. They battled
Are you saying that
evil.
we need to run a train on Sonic the Hedgehog?
they battled evil. They all had sex with the same girl in quick succession, and then they had to come back years later to finish the fight. # finish the fight. So we're here. We're continuing and hopefully finishing our Sonic the Hedgehog 06 playthrough. Just
not all at once.
Not all at once, no.
That's stupid. Anyone that would do that is stupid.
So this is going to be a continuation of our previous playthrough, and it was kind of chopped up because... Whoa, almost dropped that. That would have been bad.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad.
Parts of it we did in Let's Play 20 years of Sonic. It felt like 30 years.
It did. It felt like we did 30 years of it.
Other parts of it were kind of randomly here and there, so I think what I'm going to do to make it easy for people is I'm going to make a new YouTube playlist that's just called Let's Play Sonic 06. So if you want to see the full, the thread, the twisting, winding thread of our playthrough of Sonic 06, you can look for it that way. And to celebrate the occasion, we have champagne.
We do. I bought us, you know how sometimes Coke cans come in like little baby bottles?
Commemorative tiny bottles.
I got those, but it's champagne because I thought it was really funny.
Now, I don't have a saber. So we can't say, oh, it's a twist off top.
It is a twist off top.
Ah, this ruins the whole thing.
Oh, sorry. Did you think this 4-pack of mini champagnes was going to need a bottle opener?
Yeah. No. I thought it was going to have a cork. We could twist off the cage and then point the cork in no one's direction as to not blind anyone. And then
do you want to open them and then let them aerate for a while? Do you have a wine aerator?
Here we go, bottoms up.
Wait, do you want to talk about the palette?
This is extra dry, it's telling.
This is extra dry. This is Cook's.
Yeah.
This is fairly mild.
At the beginning, it tasted almost like a ginger ale.
Oh,
a Canada Dry.
The aftertaste is particularly gross.
This actually tastes pretty good.
The beginning, while I'm drinking it, I like the taste, and then afterwards, it tastes kind of
No, princess. Please.
Hold on.
I mean, I know that this is almost literally just what this is, but it reminds me of sparkling white grape juice.
You're right. This one does have sort of like a hint of grape. Oh my god.
The dude with Toot himself. That was gross what I just said.
Oh my god, look how fast he is. He's like a blur.
So
he's like a blue blur.
So I was thinking while we were setting this up.
This is still really loud.
How funny. I was thinking while we were setting this up how Xbox 360 compatibility apparently just came out on Xbox One yesterday, and on the list, the only Sonic game supported so far is Sonic Adventure 2. Now, Microsoft has said that their compatibility system will work with any game, they just need the go-ahead from the publisher, which means...
Finally found him.
I thought about it, and I remember how Sega is constantly trying to, like whitewash their Sonic history. Like, they keep trying to bury Sonic games and going, no, those ones were terrible. The new ones will be the good ones. So, like, that means we will literally never be able to play Sonic 06 on an Xbox One because Sega will never allow it.
Sega would never let anybody do that.
Sega actually paid to have copies of Sonic 06 taken off shelves, from what I understand.
Do they know that they were the ones that paid to put them up there?
Right?
They could have just cut out the middleman, saved a couple bucks, not released the game.
If you think about it, basically every 3D Sonic game was on 360, but the only one they allowed to come over was Sonic Adventure 2 because that's the only one people actually have decided was okay.
Sonic Adventure 1 they could have brought over for, and I'm surprised that they didn't bring over for nostalgia purposes.
Sonic Adventure 1?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
The quality disparity between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is almost moot.
I don't think so. I think Sonic Adventure 2 is a much more playable game in hindsight.
You're right, but I feel like that's not what people want to do with the Sonic Adventure games.
This is our game, right? This is our thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that 93%. We got to finish off Sonic, right? Right?
No. We saved Sonic for last. Let's do one Sonic level.
I mean, it looks like we have one left.
Let's do everything and then do Sonic last.
Are you sure?
Do we want to finish off with having to do all of Sonic
Look at
and all
that
of Shadow?
19%. Shadow's lonely over there.
He's lonely. Let's finish Silver first.
I remember what it was. For the recording purposes, I had to... we lost some recording, and in order to get cutscene stuff re-recorded, I had to erase my save file and start over. So I think we had actually been farther with Shadow, and then we erased it.
Yeah. This in drinking, this is like really, really carbonated.
Is it?
Yeah, mine is like when I take a sip, that entire sip becomes fizz. Are you not experiencing that on your end?
No, I'm not.
Did you drink all that?
No.
How much of it did you drink?
I like,
Oh, you drank like half of it, or a little less than half.
less than half, maybe a third.
Liana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard
Remember
a
Old Man
prototype
Shadow without a
energy
mouth?
engine
I do,
failed,
yeah.
Which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was
The Solaris Project.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Eggman.
Yeah.
It was an ambitious project named after their eternal sun god.
Solaris.
Doctor.
It's been a while, my dear.
Oh, I just remembered a spoiler that I got about this story
Now,
that I
if you'd
forgot.
be so
Now I
kind
remember it.
as
I'm
to
sad.
hand back the scepter of
I don't know
darkness
it.
you took
Sonic
from
06
me.
has been spoiled for me.
I am a scientist. Hand me back the scepter of darkness. Wait, sorry. Sonic 06 is what? Ruined for you?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, no. How is Shadow going to deal with these 10 robots? They've got him now.
Ah. Nice effort.
Ah.
Did you hear that effort from
Yeah, I
Rouge?
did. I heard that stellar effort. Oh, no. The Scepter of Darkness. I didn't consider this when I sucker punched her with my robot.
Shadow.
I'm pretty sure we've seen this cutscene like 6 times or something.
I don't remember it at all.
Because this is when Old Man Shadow Without a Mouth shows up again, right?
He shows up several times.
I know, but I think this is like...
You think that's Old Man Shadow without a mouth?
I think,
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that sort of power.
for sure it is. It's Old Man Shadow Without a Mouth.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Wow.
Oh, look at
Kingdom
that.
Hearts did this effect a million times better like 6 years earlier.
What? His shadow.
Shadow's Shadow?
Oh my god, the Shadow of
Oh,
Shadow.
how ironic fate can be.
I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
So, something just occurred to me. What's the over-under on they had a design for this character but kind of ran out of time and money and went, just make him a palette swap of someone else.
Mephiles the Dark.
Oh, right. I remember him giving his name.
Yeah. I just call him Old Man Shadow Without a Mouth because
No, but now I
that's
remember
what he
having
is.
seen this cutscene.
Me?
He's pretty creepy, though.
He is pretty creepy.
I mean, that's a creepy thing. Because that's not how people walk.
No.
Uncanny Valley, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how eyes are.
Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I
Oh,
now return
shit.
to you.
Remember
one-way ticket to
literally
oblivion.
years ago when we were doing this and someone on the Something Awful forum was maintaining a Sonic 06 timeline up to where we were in the game?
No.
Because there's like time travel in the story, so like lines were just going all over the place and shit. Oh, I would love if someone continued that. That'd be great.
I don't remember that at all.
Here they are in the Dark Trunks future. Remember how we found out that Silver, both his appearance and character, were literally modeled after future Trunks in Dragon Ball Z?
Yes, I do remember that.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles.
I've got rocket shoes.
Who is he?
Artsy.
So profound. So profound. Oh, come on.
I like switching to black and white so that
I've pinpointed
the difference in their palette becomes literally 0, and then he goes, "Who is he?"
Ooh.
No, that's not possible.
Oh, I see where.
Still in the
Yeah, I
dark
see what they were
space.
doing there.
But how
I
could
get it
that
now.
be? Wait, there's no doubt
Remember when we
now.
played the Sonic
It's
timeline,
not where
and we
we
went
are.
forward in time to this crazy future, and then they just bump into Shadow and Rouge. They're just like,
Yep.
"What are you guys doing here?"
Oh, that's like this part, right?
Yeah, how'd you get to this
Gone
dark
through
future?
time, doesn't it?
Yes, approximately 200 years.
Huh.
Maybe
A lot of
more,
years.
Yeah, it's way
depending
more
on
than
when
Back to the
this
Future.
database was last updated. Well,
Hey
at
Keith, I
least
don't know
we
if
we
anyone
can imagine
mentioned
the
this to you,
future.
but a couple weeks ago it was Back to the Future
That
2 Day. I don't know
means
if you knew that.
this
Oh, I hadn't heard of
character
that.
has the power to control
I hadn't heard of that from everyone
His
all
power
over the place.
Yeah.
Very similar to my
I was
own
shocked how
chaos
in the
control.
media that was. They had like Michael J. Fox show up a bunch of places. Everyone had DeLoreans on their dumb morning talk shows and shit. It was really weird.
It was a big movie, was gigantic, and everyone that controls the media was a kid when that movie came out.
All the Jews controlling our liberal media.
That's why it was all over Fox News.
Right. Ugh. I don't like the taste of that as much as I did a minute ago.
It's the aftertaste is the problem.
It tastes a lot like Angry Orchard.
Well, the apple thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Look who's here.
I thought you liked Angry
I didn't
Orchard.
expect to see you guys.
I do. Not as much as I used to, though.
Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
Yeah, it's gross. Alcohol's gross.
Load
what do you want
times,
from
load
me?
times, load times. Load in, load in, load in. Keep those.
Keep those
that-
pixels loaded.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
Oh, just kill me.
This was your idea.
Eggman's machine can control
Why are the
time.
cutscenes just keep going?
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now,
He knuckles
back
kick
to
a
our
rock.
own time.
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy.
Chaos control.
I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient.
One of my favorite things about
Okay.
the Sonic franchise
We
What's
need
one
to
of your
work together.
favorite things about the Sonic franchise?
and bad things in general is lines that were meant to be delivered as interruptions that have like 2 seconds of dead air in between them.
One of my favorite things about the Sonic franchise is that exact thing, but completely opposite in Sonic Adventure 2. You're not even good enough to be my... I'll make you eat those words!
Maybe that's why he didn't get to deliver the line, because Sonic made him eat the words.
Right? Oh, where's my car?
Sorry, now you're just a regular
Where'd my
hedgehog.
car go?
Now you're just a regular slow hedgehog.
I actually don't remember playing this level as Shadow.
I think that I do. I do. I remember this.
I definitely remember it as Sonic and
I remember being in the car and making it
Silver and Blaze.
and making it way farther in the car. Why is Shadow so slow?
because
Isn't he the ultimate life form that rivals Sonic in both power and speed?
only when he's got his rocket shoes.
And he's got his rocket shoes.
God.
God, why didn't they do a better job with this?
For a lot of reasons. Didn't Yuji Naka, didn't he quit Sega in the middle of this game because of how unhappy he was with this game?
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm sure that they didn't say exactly why he quit.
But I think that's come to light in later years.
Yeah.
Apparently, Yuji Naka was well known as a perfectionist. Can't imagine what he had wrong with this game. What problems he had with this.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense because before Sonic 06, you had like gems like, Sonic Heroes.
Oh, don't bring that up. I thought the game broke for a second.
Me too. I just assumed that it all stopped working.
And don't forget, this is the 360 version. The PS3 version is even worse than this one. Like,
really?
It came out back in the day when like a lot of 360 games were like kind of broken and shitty. So it was like a broken, shitty version of this broken, shitty game.
You mean PS3 games were broken and shitty?
Did I say PS4?
You said Xbox 360.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You did.
No.
It's cool.
No, I don't think I said that.
No, it's cool.
No, it's not that I have a problem with it. I'm just like pretty sure I didn't say that though. So, and I can't jump off this rail because fuck me. All right.
No!
Yes, I forgot about that voice clip.
No! You mean when Shadow becomes sort of like a Muppet? He sounds like a Muppet.
How does he sound?
No! Sounds like Grover.
Who's Grover?
Grover's
the dog.
Grover is one of the Sesame Street puppets.
Oh right, I don't count that. Those aren't Muppets.
They're not Muppets. They're Sesame Street puppets.
Yeah. So why would you bring that up?
They're in the same ballpark. They're in a similar zone.
Okay.
My arms feel funny. Let me
Here,
try.
why don't you do this?
Oh, I pulled my headphones out of my ears.
Oh, that's a problem
Yeah.
that you should fix.
I did fix it. How do I do the controls for this? Like
Ugh.
that. Okay.
This is like getting worse with each sip. It's like all the awful was sitting at the bottom of the bottle.
Well, good luck. You've got one more to drink
right?
after that.
Oh, I need to have 2 of these?
Yeah, they came with 4. We can't just...
No!
Because, like, what am I going to do with them after this? Enjoy them? No.
Give them to Gavin.
No, he wouldn't like them either.
He seems like a lush.
He's not. He drinks almost as infrequently as I do.
So you push A and then A again to attack things. Y, I believe, is light speed dash.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
I got to the final boss of Sonic Mega Mix, and that was a lot of fun. That's a good game.
Yeah?
Yeah. The final boss was, I mean, the last level was shitty though. That was too bad. It was too hard. But I only did it with Sonic. I still need to do it with Mighty and Shadow.
Sorry, what game was this?
Sonic Mega Mix, that like ROM hack that I found on a cartridge. And it has like, it adds like light speed dash and homing attack, and like Mighty can collect elemental shields and like stock.
Oh, I forgot about health. Kyle, I forgot about health.
Oh god.
They have health.
Yeah, of course they have health.
Is there more for me to kill?
No.
Is there more for me to kill? It's all I care about.
Those things will crawl along the walls and ceilings that jump sideways. Better watch out.
How much alcohol is in wine?
11.5%.
This is champagne.
It's
Whoa.
sparkling white wine.
You're right. This is not champagne. This
It
is
says
sparkling
champagne
white
on it.
wine, but it's lying.
Champagne is just sparkling white wine from Champagne, France.
Yeah,
And this is champagne from
not that.
California,
Ah!
which makes it a marketing tool.
You see, it's,
What?
It's
what?
Keith, it's,
What?
It's not champagne. It's a Barnes & Noble cafe that serves Starbucks coffee. Ugh, my champagne's all gone and I don't have to drink it anymore.
Sorry, there's one more.
Nope.
I mean, you don't have to drink it now.
I don't have to drink it ever, as far as I'm concerned. Boy, I started off.
This
liking
is
that.
your punishment For me, it's not. Listen, you can't. First of all, you cannot blame me for alcohol tasting bad. That is its default state.
No, I'm just surprised that I liked it. I was expecting to not like it at all, and I was shocked that I liked it quite a bit
For a
at
second.
first. And then, I just liked it at second.
I'm surprised because, and here's why, Kyle.
Okay.
As you keep drinking, you're gonna get drunker, and the alcohol's gonna numb your tongue.
Drinker, yeah. I'm getting drank.
You're getting drank.
I drunk that drink.
I drank that drink.
Oh, careful. Careful, Keith. Careful. Careful. God, Keith, I told you.
There was nothing I could have done. It was unavoidable. Excuse me.
Oh, man, I was so proud of myself. I did that. Do you remember, it was like, let's play, what did I call it? It was like, let's play 20 Years of Sonic, episode 060606, where it was just me by myself replaying, like, everything we had played through in Sonic 06, because I had to get back to the point where we were so I could record that.
I don't remember this.
thing.
Also, game over.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't remember it because you weren't part of it. But I was
You did say remember when I did.
I guess. I thought maybe you would remember it as a thing that was put on our YouTube channel.
Kyle, you're wasted.
I was so proud of myself when I played Crisis City as Sonic. I got through the entire level without dying once, and then died like at the very last section, and I was so pissed.
That sucks. But I think that you can attribute most Sonic 06 deaths to it being Sonic 06.
Oh yeah, it wasn't my fault, but I was still unhappy about it.
No, I understand that. Because you feel like you had somehow
load in, keep that data loading. This is also the best thing about Sonic 06 is when you skip all the cutscenes, then it's just like 10 loading screens in a row.
Yeah. Because this game isn't well designed enough to have cutscenes just run into each other.
I wonder if this is still installed or not.
Let's see if you can keep this car for a little longer this
Right?
time.
That's what I'm saying.
Looks like, yeah, so far.
Whoa, why are cars just falling on me? That's bullshit. So pissed about this. I'm gonna grind on that rail with my car.
Here's the
That'd be
thing
amazing.
Here's the thing that I think this game gets wrong about like a dystopian, like apocalyptic future is
It would just be everyone. It's just a bunch of people that have to play Sonic 06 all day and not actually lava monsters.
No, it's that.
What the? How did it break?
Sometimes cars just disappear. That's what happens in the sad future.
Yeah, you're right. It is the dystopian future. I should have considered that.
The thing that this gets wrong, I think, about a sort of post-apocalyptic future is the idea that, like, the world is already like this, and it has to stagnate at some point. You can't just have a constantly rolling apocalypse. At this point in this world's future, it would have looked like this, but you wouldn't still have, like, stuff exploding everywhere. All the stuff would have been exploded. The cars already all would have fallen.
Keith, that's a very good point.
Thank
I don't know
you.
why Sonic 06 didn't consider this.
Thank you.
It's really the one problem with Sonic 06.
What I'm saying is that this should have been more like The Road.
Sure. I'd like to go back also because I realized I said...
Like this loading point in the middle of the level.
Yeah, I know. I know. This is like... That happens in every level, though.
Oh.
I realized I referred to this as a dystopian future, and I'd like to back up because I feel like, and I'm part of the problem here, dystopian is really a word that's gotten way overused because it's really not what it's meant to mean.
No, you're right.
What I understand a dystopia to be is like a world that aspires to be utopian, but in so doing gets it wrong and creates a terrible place.
You're right. That is true. That is what that is.
Which this isn't aspiring to any greatness. This is just a lava monster world.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you have no idea the values and aspirations of people 200 years in the future.
Sure. I mean,
this could be, if only we had an army of lava monsters to protect our nation state. Okay, let's develop these lava monsters. Oh my god, the lava monsters have taken over and now we live shadows of lives in this dystopian future run by lava monsters.
I love, and when I say love, I don't actually love it. I love that the rings that come out of you have physics for some reason. Like you can kind of push them around, even though you're supposed to pick them up.
Oh, I forgot about that.
This has havoc physics. Don't forget.
You're right. There is an element of havoc to this. No! One of the things that I like most about this game is the way that it rewards you for patience.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I think that a lot of the times, you can say, oh, this game's unfair, this game's a piece of shit, this game is awful. Right. Yeah, it's bad. But really what it's doing is it's just asking you to exercise restraint and patience, and it's sort of a game outside the game.
Right.
Where the game inside the game is you're Shadow the Hedgehog, you're navigating this dystopian future filled with a lava man government. No laws.
Oh, I can't move.
But the game exterior to the game is saying, hey, consider stopping and breathing.
Right, yeah.
Consider what life is like when you're not in control.
I feel like, in that sense, it's a lot like Dark Souls.
You're right.
It's not a difficult game. You just need to be careful.
The real Dark Souls starts here. Where? Before Dark Souls came out.
Wow!
And this is what I'm talking about. And now we breathe, and now we think, and now we center ourselves in our bodies.
Right.
And we ready ourselves in our minds. And for the things that come. And what are the things that come? Lava men and their strange laws.
No! Oh, God. I did a homing attack, and he just stopped and then fell to his death. Do you want to know a line from Keith Carberry that still pops into my head like every few days? I feel like
I would love to.
It is when you just said you're like, the real question is, do people eat Pokemon? And of course they do, and how much and which ones? Do people eat Pokemon? Do people eat Pokemon? And of course they do, and how much and which ones?
That's pretty good. Wait, what was that during?
That was I think it was at the end of a Digimon recording session, and then we broke it out into a patron cast called Do People Eat Pokemon?
Oh man, if you're not a patron, you gotta get on that. That's a good line.
Seriously, for real.
We talked a bunch about eating Pokemon.
We did.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we talked for like 15 or 20 minutes about it, and I wanted to keep going. Like, I could just run through every Pokemon and tell you in what culinary presence it has in the Pokemon
universe. If they get eaten, and in what ways.
And how much in which ones. You want a Tauros burger? You know what the real problem in the Pokemon universe is? It's factory Pokemon farming.
It is.
Factory Poke farming is a really big problem.
Oh no. Just the conditions that Farfetch'd are kept in, and just like the way Farfetch'd,
they don't even give them leaks.
It's so delicious. And
wait, you mean Fargua?
Farguad. And when you're eating that, and how delicious and fatty it is, and how decadent, and oh, how rich I am, and how much I like my money, and you don't think about, oh, these Farfetch'd sitting in their small cages, they're
tiny Pokeballs. They're tiny Pokeballs 1/10 the size of a normal Pokeball.
a metal tube going into the Pokemon, force feeding them as fat as my wallet, and how delicious and decadent.
This is a second loading screen in this level, by the way. You know what? I think they probably do give them leaks. It's the insulting part is that they actually
the Pokemon do leak. You're right.
No, it's that they take the Farfetch'd leaks and they incorporate it into the dishes that they're then served in. God, this is terrible. And I feel like...
I don't know if I've seen this before. Do you remember ever doing this?
I don't remember this part of the level at all. I do remember this weird hang gliding thing from a different level.
Okay.
What is this garbage? What the fuck is this? Oh,
This
I
is
need
when
that.
Sonic Team asks.
I definitely needed that.
This is when Sonic Team
And
asks
that.
the question, "Would you like to Panzer Dragoon?" And the answer always, yes, please.
No, this is not Panzer Dragoon at all.
Is this not very similar to Panzer Dragoon?
No, I feel like for anything to be similar to Panzer Dragoon, it has
There's
to have
no
the
painting.
It has to have the paint lock-on system.
There's no
If
paint
it's-
lock-on, but
if it
but it is
doesn't, if it doesn't have that, it's not like Panzer Dragoon.
But it has
Go fuck yourself.
It has there's a stagnant screen and you're just navigating across the screen and you're flying on a thing.
Yeah,
that's Panzer
that's
Dragoon.
a 3D shoot 'em up. That's like Star Fox. That's not Panzer Dragoon.
Star Fox is very similar to Panzer Dragoon.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. What? And I'm back on foot now.
You can paint enemies in Star Fox.
This level just keeps going.
It does.
Ah! Oh, okay. That's fine. What the fuck was that? I'm so mad. This shitty game. The thing about Sonic 06, Keith,
The one thing.
and I knew this before taking on this, before renewing our vow to complete this game. I knew
have and to hold.
I knew that this was the case. Was that anytime you think about Sonic 06, you go, "Oh, what a stupid game! It's so much. How bad that game is so much fun." And then
Don't we
you
love
start-
Tommy Wiseau? Don't we love the room in Sonic 06? Don't
Yeah.
we have such a good time?
And then the moment you start playing it, you're like, "Oh wait, no, this is just actually agony to play." Like I knew that was the case, but I still wanted to play it.
I wonder why Shadow's patented vehicle was just waiting for him.
Really?
Hey, idiot.
Really?
Hey, idiot, watch out for that crevice.
Watch out for that hole I couldn't see.